Data centers are costly. Design and construction can easily exceed 2 years from start to finish. Many companies do not have time or funding to build their own facilities. That's where colocation comes in. Cogeco Data Services is embracing the challenge head on.
Cogeco Data Services is a Canadian ICT provider of colocation services for our customers, both caged and rack space. In addition, we will be providing managed services out of this facility.
Colocation facilities like Cogeco are perfectly placed to tackle 4 emerging data trends.
The first one is mobile, the second one is cloud, the third one is big data, and the fourth one is social media. In the case of data, what we know is that the amount of data available on the planet keeps increasing. In fact, it doubles every 18 months.
In order to keep up with the growing data demand, Cogeco Data Services needed a facility that could handle the task and needed a partner to help overcome the challenges that literally come with the territory.
On this particular project, we are happy to work with Schneider again, and there's a number of different reasons for that. One were the timelines that they were able to work with us in delivering the key components to our site and working with us in terms of getting those logistics nailed down. The other aspect is that the EcoBreeze solution in particular is a very efficient solution. It allows us to take advantage of the high number of free cooling days within this particular city at this particular latitude.
EcoBreeze was introduced by Schneider Electric in 2010, and the installation here at Cogeco is the first of its kind in North America.
We have a number of products that are well suited to the Canadian market, and the EcoBreeze system installed here at Cogeco in Barrie is the perfect example.
Considering that this was the first installation in the Americas, Cogeco Data wanted a first-hand look at EcoBreeze to ensure it really was the right choice.
Actually going through one of the units, looking at how they're going to operate, how efficient they were, we at Cogeco became real proponents on how the technology was going to work and actually got behind the entire EcoBreeze solution for our facility.
EcoBreeze has a distinct advantage in that it uses less water than a typical cooling tower and chiller plant. Especially here in Barrie, Ontario, where we can take advantage of the cooler, drier conditions outside of the building. The EcoBreeze system can often run in a dry mode of economizer, which uses absolutely no water. So in addition to the energy savings, the water savings can be a real advantage to Cogeco.
We are already starting to see the benefits of actually having chosen the EcoBreeze solution and what it will bring to our efficiencies.
As a co-location and managed services provider, it can be really challenging to actually manage the deployment of IT equipment with your installed base of cooling systems. By using a pay-as-you-grow mentality and a modular architecture like EcoBreeze, Cogeco is able to deploy only the cooling that it needs during the course of the growth in the facility. On day one, Schneider Electric installed 3 12-meter EcoBreeze fully populated frames here at the Cogeco Data Center facility.
Given the constraints that we had with the space of the Barrie facility, Schneider, as well as our engineering partners, had to work very closely together to come up with a unique but applicable solution for us to be able to place the EcoBreeze units on the roof itself. The solution itself had a lot to do with both engineering of the white space, how we were going to do all of our airflows and supply our cooling to the cabinets themselves.
Cogeco has welcomed Schneider Electric as a true business partner in all aspects of the relationship, from design to construction to operation. They've worked with us very, very closely to make sure that all aspects of the project have been a great success. We really value the relationship that Schneider Electric has been able to form with Cogeco.
I can honestly say that I'm very happy with the Schneider experience. We worked very closely with all the various teams at Schneider to put in a real quality product.
For more information about EcoBreeze, visit our website